Hi, this is Rae Hendricks with the Rogue Skies blog. I am here to do a Zodiac book tag. So we're going to be comparing different books to the Zodiac. Alright, so number 1 says Aries. Aries is the warrior of the Zodiac. Name your favorite strong female character. Bam, Katniss. She comes to mind immediately. Don't really have to think about that. I feel like she is particularly strong because she's dealing with a lot. I mean, she's grown up basically being mother to her little sister because her father died, her mother shut down, and didn't help them survive. So she basically did everything for them. And then she volunteers to make sure her sister doesn't have to be a tribute. And she turns from basically saving herself and PETA to basically saving everybody. So definitely her. 2. Taurus. Taurus is known for loving the finer things in life. What food or drink from a book would you like to try? Butterbeer. I actually still haven't tried any. I've been waiting to try to save up the money and actually go try it for the first time at one of the Universal Studios where they have Hogsmeade. Alright, 3. Gemini. Geminis value interpersonal communication. Name your favorite character friendship. Okay, I really like in Mortal Instruments, I like Clary and Simon. I know that they end up together for a short period, but really it doesn't necessarily work. What I like about them is that they are so different from each other, and yet they support each other no matter what and do things that the other one likes even though they don't like it. And they're so good to each other, but then when one of them is acting a fool, the other one is there to tell him, stop it, cut it out. So I really like them. Number 4, Cancer. Cancers are the most emotional of the signs. What book have you thrown or wanted to throw across the room? If you know Addison Moore's Celestra series, that whole series, especially when it gets into the last 3 books, just kind of make you want to chuck the book against the wall. It gets really emotional. People kind of keep dying and coming back, and it's sort of reverse harem, but not quite. It's kind of on that line because she is in love with 3 men, but isn't necessarily with all of them at once. And so there's a point where like the reader knows something about one of the men that she doesn't, even though it should be obvious, and she chooses wrong. And it's really bad, and it gets really sad when, or really upsetting when she kind of starts to figure out what the one she chose is doing. And there's some consequences, so it just makes you so upset. Very invested in those characters. Okay. 5. Leo. Leos have a great desire for popularity. Name a character you want more people to love. The Watchers trilogy. Oh my goodness. So the main character, Lily, ends up kind of in a place where she has to choose between 3 men who fall in love with her. And it's pretty obvious from the get-go, though, who she's going to choose because she's very much in love with him. But I prefer Malcolm is his name. He is one of the Watchers, and he was evil when she met him. And just meeting her just changes his whole perspective on everything. And he showers her with gifts and praise, and it's just it's an amazing thing to read about, and I wish he was kind of the one that won, per se, her heart, and that he had a bigger role. I don't know, I haven't looked to see if she has more books tied to it. Maybe he gets his own book. That would be awesome. Right, 6, Virgo. Virgo always wants things to be logical. What book confused the heck out of you? So I read the Narnia books for the first time when I was, pretty young. And when I got to the last battle, which is the final book, I was really confused about what was going on. You know, you have these, what are they, dwarves that can't see anything, don't know where they are, and then they keep talking about, all the characters keep talking about in and up and in and up, and I'm like, I don't even get what's going on, and I just gave up and put the book down. Obviously, as an adult, I understand the themes of the book and know what's going on, but I was just so lost. 7. Libra. Libra is all about right and wrong. What decision by a book character do you wish you could undo? That would be in Vampire Academy. Rose's decision to be with Dimitri instead of, what was his name, Adrian. I know everybody thinks Dimitri is super dreamy and awesome and that they're meant to be together, but I felt differently. I felt like the way that they kept breaking up, getting back together, it became toxic. I think that they are toxic and not good together, and I feel like Adrian became a better person when he was with her, and she became better when she was with Adrian. She should have chosen him. Hands down, I felt so bad for him when she didn't. 8. Scorpio. Scorpio is a sign associated with death. What character would you kill if you could? Don't hate me, y'all. From the Vampire Diaries, I wanted Matt to go. I wanted Matt to go a long time ago. I know he's a little bit different in the books, but still, he's kind of like this excess character that ends up just getting pissy because he's not like the rest of them, and then he's like, seeing the world in black and white, I have to hate all vampires. He drives me nuts. I just can't, guys. I just can't. Number 9. Sagittarius. Woo woo! Sagittarius here. Okay. Sagittarius loves freedom and travel. Name a location from a book you'd love to visit, but it can't be Hogwarts. Rivendell. Beautiful. You can figure out all your worries. You have elves to take care of you. I mean, what's not to like? Alright. 10. Capricorn. Capricorns are wise beyond their years. What mentor or teacher from a book do you wish you could learn from? I'm a big Harry Potter fan. The obvious choice would be Dumbledore, but that's not who I'm choosing. I choose Snape. I choose Snape. 1, because he deserved a lot more praise, and I'm sure would love to mentor more people. 2, because he's a good life mentor on top of being a great wizard. Because he's been through so much. And then, I mean, come on, he's the Half-Blood Prince. He's amazing with potions. He's amazing with defense against the dark arts and occlumency. I don't see anybody else who would be a better person to train magic with. 11. Aquarius. Aquarians are known for their rebellion. If you had to, what revolution from a book would you join? This is a very a lesser known title, but I feel like it really encompasses a lot of my ideals. And it's called The United Trilogy. The first book is The Force by Paige Clendenine. And in the book, it's the United States after World War III, basically an oligarchy from leaders from other countries have taken over. There's lots of things like, there's lots of secrets, feeding of mind control drugs to citizens, pitting citizens against each other, all these different organizations that you think are good and they're not, you think are bad and they're not. It's just one big mess, but it's an awesome mess. And basically there's this group that just breaks away from it all, and they're just like, we're just gonna like fight to the death. Either we die or we get to the end of this and we figure out who's really running the show and we get rid of them and we make America free again. So it's pretty awesome. All right. 12. Pisces. Pisces never stop dreaming. What book or series did you wish would never end? The Selection. I read those books within like 3 days, all of them, and I was so pissed. I was like, I have to keep reading because I want to know what happens, but I don't want to get to the end because there shouldn't be an end. I'm like, there should be more. That's That was an amazing series, probably the best series I have read in a very, very long time. So kudos to Kiera Cass, right? Alright, so I'm supposed to tag some friends. At the end of this, I'm going to tag Paige Clendenine, since I mentioned her book. I'm going to tag Chandra Trula Fry, because she's an awesome BA. And I'm going to tag Cassandra Shekels, because I think she'd probably get a kick out of doing this, and she's always competitive with Paige, and they're besties. So let's let them do this together. Alright, thank you for listening. So, real quick, Rogue Skies is a box set with 25 really amazing fantasy and sci-fi stories. It's only 99 cents right now. It's on Nook, iBooks, and Kobo. You'll be able to actually get it on Amazon as well at the end of June. And if you pre-order now and show proof, then you can actually get a free book with 19 more sci-fi fantasy stories to fill up all of that awesome reading time, especially for the summer. It's coming up, right? All right. Thank you guys, and I hope you support us. Bye.